For a weekend that brings in hundreds of thousands of people into the Kentuckiana area each year, the visitors have to have somewhere to stay. And even with that turnout, WHAS 11 night teams Clarice Shaley and photojournalist Connie Offit found some hospitality businesses in southern Indiana had a hard time filling rooms this weekend.
Guests book far in advance to stay in Kentuckiana when they come to the Kentucky Derby, a national event. Guests book to stay at Carol and Steve Stenbro's Market Street Inn at Jeffersonville Bed and Breakfast a year in advance. But this year, they weren't seeing the numbers they're used to.
Every year since we've been open, we've been full, so this was a first.
In the Stenbros, over 20 years of running their bed and breakfast, they've never seen Derby weekend numbers this low.
We only had 3 rooms booked.
Out of 7.
It was kind of a disappointing surprise.
Amy Dixon owns an Airbnb on High Street in Jeffersonville.
And 2 weeks before Derby, they canceled. And then I was scrambling because Derby generally pays for 2 months of our mortgage.
And by that point, Dixon was worried she wouldn't get a booking, but she got one a week before the race. She works in real estate and is noticing bookings are taking longer. When I asked her why this might be the case,
I think the economy and just the uncertainty. We do a lot of bookings just for general weekend trips. And I think people are not just taking as many of those.
Carol noticed she wasn't getting referral calls from hotels like she normally does, so she called to see if they were full.
They weren't. They had open rooms as well, so I don't know what was different this year.
What they do know is bookings aren't just important to their business.
When we're making money, we're also making sure that local places are making money as well.
They can then continue to buy local and recommend local, keeping the local economy booming. In Jeffersonville, Clarice Shaley, WHAS 11 night team on your side.
There are about 4,000 more people at the track for Derby this year compared to last year. The Friday evening Kentucky Oaks race had about 3,000 more people at Churchill Downs watching compared to last year.